Jane Evans, the Lasting Life Change Parenting Coach, here to talk to you about the two minds you may find yourself in. In fact, you will find yourself in when you're parenting. So, one of your minds is the very conscious, rational, thinking mind. It's the one that will help you to decide what you are and are not going to do as a parent when you get up tomorrow morning, or maybe for the rest of the day. It might say to you, okay, no more shouting. You just saw that post on Facebook that reminded you of the harm that shouting does, or you saw that post that said, be calm, be grounded, and be present with your child. So yes, absolutely you want that. Your intelligent mind completely wants that. You know that it will have great benefits for your child's mental health, for their physical well-being and their sense of self-worth. Woohoo! Definitely want that. And that's great, except that this intelligent conscious mind, so I call that the shrimp mind, so it's very busy, it moves around a lot, it gets us quite excited, we really focus on tracking the shrimp, is the one that we believe is running the show. But it turns out that swimming behind us is a ginormous whale mind. And the thing with the whale mind is it's behind us. So we don't see it. And when we turn round, it turns round with us. So we still don't see it. And the reason we don't see it is it's the habit mind. It's the habit, the way that you've been thinking the whole of your life. It's the beliefs that you've held for the whole of your life. It's the behaviors that you've done for the whole of your life. So although you're not really aware of it, it's very, very powerful. And of course, a whale will easily eat a shrimp. So you can decide something with your very clever, very intelligent, very rational shrimp mind. And within a millisecond, the whale will gobble it up. So for example, you might say to yourself, right, I know the harm that shouting at my child does to them. I know it ruins their self-worth. I know it doesn't build a close emotional relationship with us, and it really ruins the trust I have with my child. So I am going to commit from tomorrow. I'm going to be a lot calmer parent, and I'm not going to shout. And you may get through the whole day, you may get through half a day, you may get through half an hour, and then the shouting happens. Now, rationally, you know all the reasons, but your whale will have swum in and gobbled up the shrimp and given you absolute permission to shout at your child. You know, that's it, I've had enough, or well, they can't get away with that, or that's not okay, you know, they've crossed the line now, or that's the limit. It will just, you know, shower you with reasons why it's okay to shout at your child, even though logically you know it's no good. So the thing with the whale mind is that it's become such a part of you that you don't notice it. It's the things that were said to you, done to you, said around you, done around you in the first 7 years of your life. And they've just kind of slipped in because in the first 7 years of our lives, we're just on receive mode. So whatever is going on around us or being done to us or said to us, we just receive with no filter. So it then becomes the core beliefs that we hold, about how we should behave, how other people should behave, how we should be treated, what we deserve, how we should treat other people. And you see how that unfolds. And this is what we carry through with no real realization into adulthood and then into our parenting. So that is the bit that we need to upgrade. After all, you wouldn't want a 7-year-old doing brain surgery. You wouldn't want on you or anyone else. You wouldn't want a 7-year-old fixing a car. You wouldn't want a 7-year-old, I don't know, running a classroom full of children. No, you wouldn't want somebody just with 7-year-old beliefs, knowledge, habits and understanding doing very much in the adult world. And yet, isn't it interesting that our 7-year-old self is showing up to raise our children now. So I'll just leave you with that thought. It's an interesting thought, isn't it? That unless we upgrade our below consciousness, our whale mind, which is the work I do when I coach people, we go in, we upgrade the subconscious mind so that the urge to shout or the urge to shame or shock or in other way treat children in a way that we really don't want to no longer becomes a possibility. So if that sounds interesting and you're curious about this whale mind that might need an upgrade, then just drop me a message and I'm really happy to set 30 minutes aside and have a chat with you and see if you're interested in an upgrade, because when you get an upgrade, so do your children.